Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, David. Yeah. Whoops. Letting things slide everywhere. That's fine. Everything's okay. Let's see here. What are we doing? Can I draw a circle? No. Okay, well, we're starting strong today. There we go. We are getting there. Ah, hello, Draggles. Squawk for the no. No. Terrible, Mega Puppy. Terrible. Oh, wait, let me check something real quick. How's that look? Okay. Had to check something real quick on the screen. Let's see here. Oh, how fortuitous of a song to be playing. Because of what I'll be inking today. Here's this little lad. We'll be doing this. We'll be helping this lad out. Wait, John dropkicked me? What, Grizz? No. Rude. Terrible. Terrible. What have I ever done to deserve getting drop kicked? Don't answer that. We don't need a legitimate answer for that. It's fine. We're good. Let's see here. We gotta make sure these lines are the good, right? I stress about that sometimes. Not all the time, but and waited for the don't answer that. Oh my god. No. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Oh. There we go. I mean, this otter is coming along. I kind of like how this, the draft turned out for this. I maybe made him too tired looking, but you know, that was the feeling at the time. I was like, if I'm going to draw Chase, how am I gonna draw him? And that was what happened, you know. This is how Chase and I sync together, just being tired. Chase is never not tired looking. You right, Ian, you right. Isn't this just your otter, Sona? Oh my god. I don't know. What do you all think? Am I like Chase? Is Chase just like me, for real, for real? I mean, I guess we both have impeccable taste in men, right? But... you know... I also like to think that I have better hygiene than this lad. What, in half the routes he doesn't even like change clothes most days? And I'm like, Chase, please, at least change your clothes. You would never wear that terrible goatee. This is true. I do not have a goatee. I don't know if I could even grow one. We're not gonna test that. That is not going to happen. I also have never thought that goatees looked good. Well, I guess I can't say never to that. Depends on the character. We're gonna test it. No. No, Grease. No. No. We're not. No. I couldn't even imagine. That would just be bad. Dog. Hello. Okay. We gotta make sure this weird line that I always put on all of my designs, or like not like my designs, but I always put this line here. I don't know, it helps me figure out where the bridge of the snoot is, or the base of the snoot. Helps me out a little bit. And I kind of like the way that it looks. So, you know, we keep it. Snoot triangle, it kind of is. It kind of is snoot triangle. Let's see here. Gotta make this lad look the tired, right? Cause he just be this way. This lad just be this way. I do kind of have to stop and think, like, is there a route where Chase doesn't seem tired all the time? He either seems just, like, exhausted all the time, or he's just done with the person's shit. I don't know. I like him in Carl's route, where he's just like, fuck everything. My leg. I have tripped 80 times in the past hour. My leg. And it's like, well, I mean, it's only sprained in this route. You know, at least you have it, right? maybe it's not worth complaining about. That Chase doesn't know how good he has it. But I also like Chase in TJ's route, you know? There's something really funny about him, like, getting hyper jealous of an ugly deer. It's like, really? This is the man you're worried about? Like... He's going insane. He's like, I want to strangle this deer. He's stealing my man. Shit is so funny to me. Hello, Gran. Eto. What are we doing? Yeah, I haven't drawn Chase in a while. So I was like, I'm gonna draw Chase. Since he's like my favorite pro tag. For no particular reason. Even though there's something about him being shitty that I really like. Would I date Chase? I'd probably date Chase. I don't know what that says about me. But... it probably doesn't say anything good. When Leo's right there. Oh, but like Dio is a definitely would date, right? Like that's not a question. Like if the opportunity arose, you know. I guess it's the consideration of like, would I a Chase? Yeah, I probably would. Okay. What are we doing? We're drawing the eyeball. I'm terrible at drawing eyes. I don't have to while I draw. Reasonable. Yeah. Let's see here. You thought you left your game open? Do you just have password open all the time? Is that what it is, dog? I mean, I have like a ton of programs open all the time, but I never just have like a game open. I usually notice, because I usually have OBS open at most times. But so I can usually look at that and go like, well, that shouldn't be up. Just like, oh, it'll like show the game in the preview, and I'm like, excuse me, what though? Let's see here. Will this work? If I turn this off. It's good enough for now. Dictate of logic. I see. I know that one, maybe. No, I don't. That requires me to know the names of all the tracks. It is unfortunate, but I do not. Why are you like this? What do you mean? What do you mean, why am I like this? Why am I like what? I'm just a Josh. This is what it is. I think this line. Should be like that. Yeah, I kind of wanna draw the echo cast like how I drew the password cast. But that means I have to draw characters I don't like. You know. That means I have to draw Carl again. Carl's fine. I think the worst offender is like I'd have to draw TJ again. And I've only drawn TJ the once. So, like... I don't know. Wait, I've never drawn Jenna. I guess, like, I'll be drawing Jenna for the first time. Or I can skip her. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, I can just skip drawing Jenna. No one would even notice, right? I could probably get away with that. I can be like, here, I'm drawing the males of the Echo cast. There we go. That's my out. Draw the brassers me. Oh no. No. I want to say there isn't enough men for that, but I know that's incorrect. I know that that's false deep in my Kokoro. Like... Loving the idea. No, shut up. It's fine. Oh no. Now that idea's in the collective conscious, like... No. Oh no. How many men are in the pose, the browser pose? It's like 4, right? Who would the 4 even be? Like, Leo would have to be there, of course. But, like... Who are my 4 horsemen of the red flag? It's 5? I guess we can do 5. Do we do Mr. Ken Burrows? Yeah, Leo, Jack. Huh. Oh god, anytime I have to decide on something, I suddenly blank on everything, right? Tier list video of men, oh my god. That's so old though, like, that's nearly 2 years old. It's so outdated. I'll have to make a new one. I guess that can be a new stream. The problem is that I would probably, like, shift things around to a more honest version rather than, like, well, I can't put this character up higher because people don't know how, like, the absolute deep abyss of how much I like this character. You know. Like all the comic book boys that I like. Sounds like cowardice. It really was. I sat there and was like, I can't get away with putting Ben Grimm in the middle one, even though that is the truth. It's like, wait, but he's not a furry. People will expect, like, the furry men. It is what it is. The true depths of your affection. Public thinks of your husbandos. Yeah, but I was concerned about that at the time. I kind of don't anymore. So it's like, yeah, I probably should make, like, an updated version. At some point. At some point we'll get there. The downside is that Torihiko would still be up there. Wait, is Torihiko a red flagsman? I don't know. Does he count? What are Torihiko's red flags? I don't remember. He didn't have a route, so it's like it's hard to quantify, you know. I just remember that he was into swimming and cooking and like and was hot. I remember that one pretty vividly. I remember high school age Josh looking at Torihiko just being like, well, damn. I have asked bro. Oh no. Oh, that looks too thick. Yeah. Well... he was the... Based on the amount of art I've seen of him, okay. Okay. So, he was definitely... He was supposed to have a route, and then the game got canceled, right? Like... So it just is what it is. I am having the troubles. Yeah. Well, maybe we can turn this into the line. Oh, David. Torihiko's an old character, you know, like it's before your time, as it were. That game doesn't really come up and talk outside of like boomer nostalgia, I guess. It's like, I remember when this was the only one on the market, and it wasn't even, like, a game. Since it was never finished. Because what, it was just Torihiko and then the dual route, right? Like, you had the... What was it? The lion and dog guy? That was, like, it was like a package deal. Like, those routes were never finished. Just those two routes. Oh, it's been a while since I've even booted up Morinatsu. Like... It is what it is. Oh, soy here. Let's see. The 2003 V. Yeah, it is. Didn't they end up finishing it years later? They, like, continued it for a bit, but they still never, like, finished it. Which is, I personally think, is why Torihiko is still, like, so fond after. Is because he didn't get his route. Made public domain shortly after. Yup. Am I... Am I bad enough to just go, I'll take Torihiko? Slap him in something? I need to convince myself never to even do such a thing, so, you know. It's fine. Cause I know that, like, Torihiko is an after class, just for no reason. To gank Konosuke? Wouldn't know for what? I mean... Couldn't you just slap him in to the cat's meow? Like, for no reason? Just slap him in there? This poor lad. I've drawn him so tired. But... let's see here. Meow? Yeah, like meow. You know. Yeah. You know how it is. Man, that's a clip that blindsides me whenever I, like, open back up the highlights video for last year. And, like, I get to the clip of just me going, "Nya." I'm like, wait, what? I have forgotten the contacts for this. But that is fine. Like, I sounded so confused. It was during one of the Vanguard watch-alongs, where I'm just like, an HP remaster of Nyaku. Oh my god, Grizz, I can probably give you the old one. It's a little funnier, I think. Because I just sounded so confused. Or maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know. The mic drop will be the best highlight this. It really will be. I do not know how I produced such a sound. I'll be honest with you. That's something that I'm just like, why did you do this to yourself? Is a simp but not a red flagman? Let's go! I wonder, like, oh god. Like, what am I trying to think? I don't know anymore. There was a thought. It's gone now. Just like my sanity. Oh, is this the good track? Yeah. Chase Otterface? Chase McOtterface? Yeah, it's Chase McOtterface. He's a lad. He's a lad that I really like. It's probably fine. It's all good. It's all good. Chase doesn't have any red flags. He's just a little guy, right? He's just a little otter. Let's see. Eh. Yeah. Wait, what? Yo, this track better not be from the smoke room. It's not. He's just a little otter doing his best to get laid. Yo, same. He's just a little guy. I don't know when that got started, that little trend of saying that, but I kind of love it. He's just a little guy. Well, I don't know. I don't even know like what it's supposed to mean, but that's okay. I feel like I'm not Zoomer enough to know what all like the new dank like thingies are. Like, sometimes Darian will start saying something new, and I'm like, is that, like, a new thing that the kids say? Like, there was a year where he started just saying the word, like, bop a lot. Like, oh, that's such a bop, man. Like... and I just remember just being, like, really confused. It's like with that and when like vibe started to be used a lot. He's pretty quick on the like whatever the new like word things are. I don't know. He's on TikTok. So he watches a lot of TikTok. That's probably where he gets it from. Which is different from a jam. Look, I know. Like, I know that. But I still think it is dumb. I mean, the best one of those is, like, is Lit. Lit's the best one. It kills me when he says dead ass. Wait, what is this one from? Music? Give me a moment. Oh, this is from Interia. This is the song Embark. Which is the only reason to play Interia, is for the one song. I really like it. I remember like when I initially heard the song, I sent it to Darian and he's like, so we're playing this game eventually, right? And I'm like, it's Adastra based, and he was like, fuck. I'm so glad that we're free from Adastra. I like to think the audience is also happy that we're done with Adastra. I feel like while we were playing No, I said Interia, didn't I? I meant Kemia. Embark is from Kemia. Whoops. Grab the OST files and delete Interia. You. Oh. Like, I know I mention it a lot, but I do, like, a little bit feel bad about not liking Adastra, just because, like, everyone else seems to really like it. I always get comments on those videos like, oh my god, I love Adastra, on, like, parts, like, 1 through 10, right? And then, like, those comments disappear shortly after, like... But now people are telling me that Darian and I have to replay Kemia, and I'm like, bruh, it's not happening. It's not happening. Don't actually read Adastra. Oh, no. I mean, I would hope they would. The game's not that long. Like, I don't know. Well, it doesn't take like too much. I read it. I have this weird compass of it must be easy to read if I got through it. Like how when I play a video game, I'm like, well, if I've played it, that means this game is for babies, right? Without actually reading them? That's so weird. Like, what do they do? Just look at the fan. Okay, like the fan. Okay, yeah, I get it. But like, that sounds so weird to me. Like, usually if I'm only familiar with a property via cultural osmosis, I'll just say that, like, oh yeah, I'm not like familiar with, like, I'm familiar with the work but have not consumed it myself. They enjoyed Password just by looking at the pictures. What the? What the? That odd? Odd is the word I'm going to use. Oh, conflict with their idealized. Oh my god. Like, okay. Sure. It's fine. A personal attack against him. Eh? Eh? I'm confused. Like, I think I understand, but like... Sir? Okay. Like, sure. Yeah. You're going for 100%? That's neat. Yeah. Okay. It's fun doing the paths in that game. I don't know. That was one of the games I actually like really enjoyed, like going through the different thingy things. I think that's why I don't do that for most playthroughs, is like if I'm not like really enjoying a game, I'm like, I don't want to sit there and do every route. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, fueled by insanity and extracurricular activities. May never revisit those. It's like I did the thing. Look, I couldn't think of the full name off the top of my head, Selkie. It's fine. Like, I felt a little bad. There was a comment somewhat recently on Extra of someone saying that they hope that I will play. I don't remember his name. I don't remember the character's name. The monkey. The monkey's route. Yeah. So someone was like, oh, I hope you do his route eventually. And like I get it if that's your fave. But I'm like, I don't know. I just don't want to like sit down and read another route. That game is so long. It's so long. And I don't think I enjoyed it enough to do more than that. You know, it's like it's like that one game that I'm forgetting the name of off the top of my head. The cursed game. The Tennis Ace. Yeah, it's like Tennis Ace, or I'm just kind of like, nope. We're just gonna pretend. And maybe everyone else will forget I was playing that. Tennis Ace is cursed. Okay. Grizz, the game itself, Tennis Ace, is not cursed. Me playing Tennis Ace is cursed. Like, it's very specific. Survive stream when Ian, you don't want that. Do you want me to sit down and have a 30-hour stream? Oh, that's loud. Like a 30-hour stream trying to finish up Digimon Survive? Because I don't want to touch that game again. Hated that so much. Stream Devil Survivor instead. If I had a way to stream it, yes. Low effort stream, have it on auto and go eat. Oh, are we gonna do a social eating like thing for it, and then just like have it be a like Zatsudan stream kind of thing, where it's just like you know, just chatting almost, and that game is in the background playing itself. Maybe. But that requires me to boot the game back up. And there's something that's like cursed about booting that game back up, right? Like, it's like when I almost streamed Bloodborne last week, right? Right. And I popped the game in, and I forgot that I uninstalled the game. And like a 2-hour download showed up, and I'm like, huh. Well, I'm not test streaming this. Also, if you want to know, that's the reason why I played Dark Souls that one night. Also, I haven't been playing Dark Souls off stream, I swear. That's not a thing. By the way, side note, that has nothing to do with anything. Man, Anor Londo kind of sucks. Like, hindsight, you know, like, I'm sitting there. I mean, I'm not sitting there, right? I'm not sitting there. But, you know, like, remembering, yes, remembering, like, the Archer sequence, right? Like, such bullshit. It's such bullshit. Is so dumb. You have to sit there. You have to like get to like a specific spot on the ledge or like area on the ledge and then parry the enemy. We were here too, or we were here forever. I don't know which ones of those are the witches. You were miserable? Look. Sometimes I need that in my life. Sometimes the misery of... Okay. Okay, first, second, and fourth game. What music is this one? I think this is Avery from, Yes, this is Avery from the Smoke Room. So it's Avery's character theme. He's like a deer man from Cliff's Route. There's only a couple Smoke Room tracks in this playlist. Mainly character themes for characters that no one really cares about. Has vague Artanelico vibes. Yeah. I really liked this track, so I'll just like slap that in there. Was the most miserable I've ever seen you. Yeah. I do apologize for that. But like I do sit there sometimes and just go like, you know what, let's be miserable today, and I boot up Dark Souls. And you know, it's one of those relationships, you know, like delete Dark Souls. I actually can't. At least stream your misery for the views. Well, when I originally booted up Dark Souls off stream, I mean, I didn't, right? I was not playing Dark Souls off stream, right? And you know, I was just like, I could just spend an hour farming for Titanite shards, right? Like, you know... And, you know, then I was able to, like, get the feel a little bit back. Like, I didn't do, like, level farming. I was just, like, trying to do, like, grabbing some items and do things. But, like, I felt a little bad, because it's like, man, I'm playing so much better off-stream than on-stream, like... Because I was finding, like, oh, fuck it, just run around naked and two-hand the S-Stock, like... right, just... I think that was, like, my thing, is, like, I was, like, when I was streaming it, I was too concerned with, like, oh, man, performing, like, because I was performing so poorly, that I, like, just forgot how I normally played the game. That is what it is. Why can't you? Like, delete the game because... it's not enjoyable for me to play, but it's it's an experience that I play every once in a while. I feel like every couple years now I like play it, you know, just to remember. You know, that reaction I had during the what's it called? A roll to play? Yeah, that was a pretty genuine reaction, you know? Like embarrassingly so. I don't know. I feel like next month I'll break down and just like maybe do a one-off Bloodborne stream. Because I do legitimately like the early game in Bloodborne. It's when the game becomes stupid that I don't like it anymore. It's kind of the same with Dark Souls, where I really like starting save files in Dark Souls, because I actually really like the Undead Burg. Like how that zone is designed and everything. It's everything after that I'm always like, which I think is why like I had such a miserable time during the second stream. Is like, man, I already rung the bell though. I already rung the bell that I liked. I like running through the Undead Burg, killing the gargoyle, and calling it a playthrough, you know? It drops the weapon. I don't know. I actually don't like any of the Black Knight weapons. Cause it's what, you can get a great sword, you can get the lance early, right? Cause that's available in the Undead Burg. Or, no, can you... The one-handed sword isn't available at that point in the game, right? I don't know. I do not remember. None of them are a terrible choice. Yeah, it's really nice. They're all big weapons from the Black Knights. Yeah, because I never liked... Because I do not have a lot of, like, personal dexterity, you know? And the amount of, so, like, getting the timing right for using strength weapons, I just was never able to do very well. Not really. Not my thing. I'll always, like, hit the button too late, And so that's why I always play like dex or skill weapons in those games. It's because they hit faster. So it kind of like accounts for my poor like reaction time. You don't have personal dexterity? Well, how you shuffle cards? Oh my god. I guess you can hear it. Oh, it's only 4 here. Give me a minute. Where's my OTT deck? I was playtesting it earlier today, so it's just on my desk. That's... Eh. Grizz, do you do the hand shuffle? I like to aggressively hand shuffle. It puts my opponent off their game. No, because I'm not a degenerate. But what if I just need something to fidget with? And I just have my hand there, so like, fidget with the hand. It's like a fidget spinner, but for card game players. I mean, that makes sense, probably. Yeah, because I think I like Bloodborne until roughly Gascoigne. There we go. My game. Look, it's a nice, it's a nice thing. It's fun. It's fun to do the card shuffle. The starting location. Yeah, well, it's like a... Gascoigne's weird. Because, like, he almost feels like one of the hardest bosses in the game, just because, like, how limited resources you have. So there aren't, like, too many ways you can go about playing the Gascoigne battle, which is a little annoying. Let's see here. Like, I do wish that there was a little more variety in the weapons at the start of the game, just because it's like, man, you legitimately have to wait till after Gascoigne to get the spear, or the rapier, or the dagger, or the mace, and it's like all these, like, that used to be normal weapon types, like, like, I don't care about these ultra trick weapon whatevers, just give me all of the basic movesets, like, come on. You can save all the stupid flashy shit for the end of the game, that's fine, I don't care. Just give me all the basic weapons. Did I consume things today? I don't know. Man, this hand looks like shit. What? We've gone from making Tyson look like a bandit to looking like Leo? Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, Grizz. Wait a minute. Bye. Hmm. I'm waiting. Is this? I mean, but it's good. Good. I mean, yes. uh, will 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 Dave make sure that Tyson gets a dad bod? Could be convinced to make this happen. That's not a no. That's not a no. The dream is a lie. Have you seen the bandit fursuit? Yeah. It looks good. It's cute. Okay. It just looks off. Here, we will... grab a new layer. Right. Okay, so we will... How do we want to do this? Eto. Gotta make clearer. Siras. Hello. How? Okay. Maybe the hand is also too big. Maybe that's what's happening as well. But we will... Welcome Bark! It's my favorite Sheltar song. I really do need to, like, buckle down and just, like, spend a week editing the Shelter playthrough so I can get back to playing those updates. It's just like, man, that's like, what? How many parts did I play? It was like 40, right? That's a lot of parts that I have to go back through and edit. But like, I want to finish Max's route. I want to see Dandelion, who's just a precious little boy. Think of the new Dandelion sprite, yeah. There's something in me that's just like, I really hope I'm not the reason for that. Something in me is just like, you can't be the reason for this. That would be embarrassing. Like, if you were the reason for this. I don't want that weighing on my conscience. I think that's one of my favorite clips that was in the highlight reel, was just my sheer what when watching the credits for Shelter. I'm just like, wait, what? What the? What? Where in the highlights? At some point in the highlights. It's the one that's pinned on the homepage for the Attempts channel, for the Attempts to Play channel. I want to see some condensed highlights, but it's already like... What do you mean condensed highlights? That's the point of the highlights video. Is be like my funny haha goof ups, but like in one place. Like from the year. It's only like a half-hour video. It was over an hour, and I edited it down from there, like... What? Family Guy? What? What the? I don't know what that is. Well, I know what Family Guy is, but like I don't know what is gag. I don't know. I just don't know. I never watched Family Guy. Again, I never watched like many of those, like the adult animated comedies, I typically just ignore those. You know, just not my thing, as it were. Like, people have tried to, like, get me into them, and I'm always just like, oh, it's fine, but, like, I'm never, like, into it. Velma, Velma's like a very special show, if you know what I mean. Yeah. What a show. What a show. Like, like, I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, but the integrity of how you write the Scooby-Doo gang. But I'm also the guy that's like, but the integrity on how you write the Scooby-Doo gang. The sheer amount of Scooby-Doo content I've consumed is embarrassing, to say the least. But, you know, I care about that cast. And, you know, you can completely change their personalities and it work. Like, that's fine, but you have to, like, make it work. You know, like... Like in like a pup named Scooby-Doo, you know? Where they, like, changed all the character archetypes to 50s style characters, and it's like, oh, that's neat, that's cute, right? You know, because everyone has like 60s personalities, so them as kids is the 50s. It's a cute little gimmick, you know. But we've also already had modernized versions of the Scooby cast. It was called Mystery Inc. So, like, fans have a template on how, like, the cynical modernized versions of these characters should act. And, Velma ain't it. We didn't quite get there. Though I didn't watch the final episode. That is one, regret, I guess, I do have, as I did not finish watching Velma. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Which one? The series that I showed you guys was Mystery Inc. Just like a real solid series. Like, I know that a lot of people like to praise Mystery Inc. for, like, my overarching story, my lore, my whatevers. But it's like, that show was just entertaining episode to episode, and that's what I'm looking for in a Scooby show. Like... Even Be Cool Scooby-Doo gave me that. And I'm not even, like, a big defender of Be Cool Scooby-Doo. I'm more like, boy, I'm confused why people hate this series. Well, I understand why people didn't like Be Cool Scooby-Doo. Like, I get it. I'm not blind. Not yet. Do we know when we're getting season 2 of Velma? I have to finish it before that happens. Well, Velma wasn't trying to do what Mystery Inc. was doing. Those are two very different things. Because Mystery Inc. wasn't trying to challenge anything. It was just like, yo, hey. I love Deadly Premonition. Let's do Deadly Premonition. And you know, facts. Like, let's go. Let's fucking go. Like, let's have an entire entire episode about ska music. Whatever. Let's have fun. Like, and that day, Josh learned what ska music was. Like, I assume that that's what TJ was listening to. Was just the music from that episode of Mystery Incorporated. Is just a vibe. I don't understand. I don't understand when people like what's a vibe? What's the difference between a vibe and a bop and a jam or a certified banger? I don't understand. And it all is just like, what is it? Whatever. I don't need to know. It just makes sense. You can shut up. Bop is a bop and a vibe is a vibe. No, it's dumb. It's dumb. Just say different words. Ian, did you just say a slur? Like... Is this the Dark Demon Blood Shadow Ring? Like... Pretty Wizard, dude. What is this Star Wars bullshit? I already couldn't deal with that there. When I watched, like, the Phantom Menace and one of those kids was like, "That's so wizard, Annie," I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What do you mean, that's so wizard? This is like worse than any DCOM. Where characters will just say things. It's like, so, you know, every time Darian and I hang out, we watch a DCOM, right? It's tradition. And, like, we recently watched a movie in which a kid, like, they was, like, at a school dance, right? And he, like, drinks some of the punch from, like, the table, and it just says, like, "Oh, that's so nectar, dude." And, like, and I kinda had an aneurysm. What does that mean? What do you mean that's so nectar? Yeah, nectar! He drinks like some fruit punch and goes, "Ah, that's so nectar, dude." Like... like, I can't. I can't. I'm feeling that? No. Oh my god. Ian, is Baja Blast pretty nectar? Like, I can't. I don't think it was ever as bad as when I watched Xenon, or whatever that one movie's name is, and the girl just shouts, "Cetus Lapidus!" Like, like that's her like catchphrase. That one I can't deal with. That one I'm legitimately like, I need help. I need therapy after watching this movie. Like, I don't understand. Like, all of the space lingo in that movie, awful, terrible. I want an explanation by the Disney company for why it's that bad. Like when one of the characters goes like, "Oh, don't blow an O-ring." I'm like, "Oh, I don't like this one. I don't like that one." That one is not good. That one's not, no. That's not very Shui of you, Josh. Okay, but I like Shui. Shui is good. Shui is my favorite. Of all of those, like, newfangled ways to say cool, Shui is my favorite. You know what? Terry McGinnis, like, really sold me on that one. Kinda love that. I did also like how in Xenon, they don't say, like, we have a big problem. They say, like, I'm having a crisis major. That one I also kind of like. I like that one a lot more than I should. Like... Them saying, like, crisis minor and crisis major. That shit was so dumb, but that one I liked. Oh, whoops. I'm taking a long time on this one. It's not even that complicated. I just keep stopping. Whoops. Look at this guy. Look at this little guy. I do like Chiaotzu. I do like Chiaotzu a lot. Crisis on the macro level. Yeah, the people on the space station would say major and minor, and then like the Earth people on Earth would say macro and micro. Like, oh, that's a problem, macro. And I'm like, oh no. Like, I'm having a crisis major listening to this. It's fine. Okay. Man, I have to, like, get up early tomorrow, but at the same time, I need to figure out to eat something before I go to bed. So I'll probably, like, I don't know, after stream, I think I'm planning on cooking a meal and then go to bed. Well, I'll eat the meal, I guess. Oh, no, wait, I could cook the meal and then just go to bed. right? Like, not eat it. Just, you know, just cook it. Just put the pot in the fridge and be like, another day. Wouldn't that be funny? I think that would be funny. What? What problem? I vex you? Oh. Oh, we're really pulling out the thesaurus today. Cook it, throw it away, laugh. That, you know. Now wait a minute. Don't tempt me with a good time. Oh, Selkie, are you having a crisis major over there? Are things not vibing for you? Dab. I did it. Cook the food and eat a few forkfuls before putting it in the fridge if you're hungry. I see. I understand. I understand. That might be how it has to be. Also, hello, Jax. Hello. Let's see here. I mean, I want to say that doing the second ink pass will be faster. Because there's not a lot going on. Just checking out the day's bird drawing. Yeah, I'm drawing Chase. Mr. Chase Hunter. Or trying to, anyway. You know, the good boy, the lad. You know, he's definitely one of those hashtag did nothing wrong protagonists. Josh, what's for dinner? I think... Do I have any ramen left? I have nothing pre-prepped. So I might have to just, like, I guess I could make a quick pasta sauce from scratch. So I could do that. Because I do still have some cream and tomato juice. Do I have any meat in the freezer I could defrost? You know, I think I still have some... You can't tomato. So if I use tomato juice, and then I use, like, double the amount of cream as it is tomato juice, I'm fine. But, you know, it does make the pasta look pink, but that's kind of fun. So, this man, quick pasta sauce from scratch. What? You heat up the thing, you do the seasonings, you boil it for a bit, and there you go. What's wrong with tomatoes? They implode my stomach. So I can't use, like, fresh tomatoes. And when I use, like, canned tomato kind of stuff, it, like, I still have to, like, mix it with stuff to where it doesn't make my stomach explode, but I can get there. I mean, Ian, pasta sauce is not hard. It's not hard. It's just, you know, you heat it up and you season it. And you boil it down to whatever consistency you want it to be. And there you go, pasta sauce. I still got a bag of Parmesan. I can make a nice, like, thing. I have mushrooms. I do have mushrooms. I can use mushrooms as the thing in the sauce. Yeah. I have never boiled anything in my life. Interesting, interesting. Let's see here. By prepping the Meyer pie poix. Meyer poix. What's Meyer poix? Wait. And that's why I used that word. It was a trap. No. No. Why you do this? Why you do this? What is this? Poi? What? Mirepoix? Mirepoix. No. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? I have my method of making pasta sauce. I don't even know what the correct way of making pasta sauce is. I've never looked up a recipe. I just threw stuff into a pot and go like, yeah, this is what I like. And then just pour it on noodles. No. What? It's a collection of finely diced whatever you're about to put into the thing you're cooking. Oh. Vegetables first. Oh. I see. I don't really do any of that. I just pour things into a pot and go. Right? It works. We need to get you to sit down and watch Shokugeki no Shoma. But what about Yakitate Japan? Or oh, what was that other show? I remember liking Sweetness and Lightning. I forget what the Japo name was, but I don't know, there's a lot of cooking shows that I like. Cooking anime I really watched. No for watching Yakitate Japan tonight? Man, I'd have to go get it. Like maybe not tonight. Also, I don't know how I don't know how long I'll be staying up tonight. I have to meet up with my parents today. So I have to wake up early and meet up with them. And I have to drive like 2 hours away to meet up with them for like dinner or something. I don't know. I have to meet up with them around like lunch because they want to like spend the day together. I don't know. It's fine. What about Crush on Hippie? We watched. Whoa. I don't have another episode of that. Which is sad, but you know. Is what it is. Truly unfortunate. I mean, getting up early sucks. Yeah, I mean, waking up with the sun still up is like an absolute chore. Like, I woke up today because I had to like go out into town to do some run errands. I definitely did not get enough sleep last night because I woke up with a weird hard headache. Disregard the tweet I made earlier today. I was not all there. This morning we were not. Yeah, I just had my hand pressed up against my face, going like, I can feel the pill. I can feel it. I feel the cosmos. Take your tweets with a grain of salt. Text always makes it sound really bad. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's because I just don't. I don't know. I don't understand the severity of words. For one thing, I still don't think crumple sounds severe. I'm just saying. Yeah, crumple doesn't sound severe. It's like... Everyone that I've, like, known to use the word crumple uses it, like, bending over or shrimping. Or, like, stumbling a bit. Like... You know, like, getting into, like, a crumpled position, as it were. Crumple's a good word to describe how someone... What? What, you expect me to Google double check the definitions of words I use? Because that's not happening. I mean, that has happened as well. It just didn't happen that morning. Josh takes it. I guess tumble would have been the right word. I guess crumple was the right word of what happened to me, like when I got sick a few months back. Was that a few months ago now? It's been a while. That was such a fun week. Like, it felt awful, but at the same time, I just kind of sat there rolling around on my bed for several days. Time for extreme worry. What? Sounds like her. You need to take more breaks from work? Look. Just because I'm lightheaded half the day doesn't mean anything. It's not like half the day. It's more like for like the first hour or so I wake up. You need more breaks from work. I can't take breaks from work. I took a break yesterday. You could stop wait, you could be stopping breathing randomly during sleep. No, that's not an issue. I know that one's not an issue. Because there are conditions I have because of how I breathe at night that's separate from that. I love that my gums will forever be fucked up. Every time I go to the dentist, they're just like, yep, you're still breathing with your mouth open when you're sleeping. Fucks up your gum line. But there's nothing you can do about that. You just have to live with that forever. Josh confirmed mouth breather. Yeah, I mouth breathe when I sleep. Are you grimacing while sleeping? No, I just like draw a gape and I'm breathing. Because I thought I had that condition where it's like, oh, am I just not breathing when I'm sleeping? And everyone that has ever like been in the same room as me when I sleep is like, no, you definitely don't have that because we can hear you breathing. It's not loud, but it's enough to where people notice, apparently. Because I don't snore, I just breathe. Apparently I used to snore. Back when I was like, my age was in the single digits. And then I got my tonsils removed. And there we go. No more snoring. Don't know what's up with that. Though my sister snores. And it's like, it's bad. Like, she snores so loud, it wakes herself up. Like, if we're sitting in a car together on a long drive, I'm not sleeping. Because I'll have that next to me. Like, so I prefer if, like, I'm sitting with family on a long drive. I hope my sister is the one that's driving. That way she has to stay awake the whole time. It is a thing. It's kind of funny. But at the same time, like, no. No. I don't want to deal with that. How's thing? Ah. Is Chaseu looking alright? Is this recognizable as Chase? I know that like his modern portrait has him like with like floofs, but like I don't know, I've always drawn him kind of like this, so this is kind of like how I'm used to drawing Chase. Do you prefer regular Chase, chat, or do you like Shadow Chase more? Which Chase is your favorite Chase? I mean, remember, Shadow Chase will be there for you. This is post Echo Chase? Oh my god. Good Chase is a dead Chase. Now, excuse you. Chaseu is a good boy. This is not pink. This is straight up not pink, but okay. If you want to know what color it is, it's an orange. It's just orange with the opacity down. So that it's easier for me to, like, ink and see where I'm going. I mean, I do legitimately like that Chase gets with Kudzu because Leo is now available. I'm not, like, ashamed to admit that. It's like, yes, go with the muffin eater. And, what's it? It's a waterbed haver, you know? You know, I do know a guy that swears that, sex on a waterbed is just better, and I just don't believe him. He's reliable and stable. I mean, I guess Kudzu's all of those things. But, like... what's it called? Leo's so much more romantic. Oh wait, Grizz, have you tried the waterbed? I'm assuming that's what that comment is about. I guess I could turn off the orange. I don't need that anymore. We're just here. Doing the thing. Yeah, I don't know. That's still like one of my #1 things for Kudzu, right? It's just like, why does he have a waterbed? You know, like, does anyone in chat own a waterbed? Can anyone swear by it? Like, they just seem uncomfortable. Oh, Ortho, hello. This one runs into red flags. Ortho, please. Ortho. Please understand. It's not my fault. I didn't choose this life. Yeah. It literally is your fault. What does that mean? How do you choose that? It is not my fault. It is not. I do not have control over that. Let's see here. Okay, so that's half of the outline done. Need to thicken up this boy, right? I forget, was Chase supposed to be like, you know, a little tubby? Does he have the skinny fat? That's how most people describe me. I don't know. And then I had one girl just go like, oh, you just have skinny fat, whatever. And I'm like, what? I don't know what that means. He swims daily? But wouldn't he be cuter if he just had, like, a little bit? You know... like, not a lot. Just a little. Oh, that it was a little out of shape, just a little bit. Oh, what I'm hearing is that there's he's got a little bit of flub. Which is good. I always forget that, like, TJ is athletic, and so he's probably like actually in shape. That one always gets me, where I'm just like, oh right, TJ's a character. He's not just a punching bag. He's a character with feelings, maybe. Most likely to have... I don't think he would have abs. I don't think he would have visible abs. I think he takes care of himself too well. Like, I imagine that TJ is one of those individuals that's, like, fit, but not a... But, like, a functional fit, not a show-off kind of fit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little different, right? Oh, fuck. Let's... For my convenience, we'll just do it this way. He's got the extracurricular legs? No. No. Oh, I don't want that. I don't like that. No. No, sorry. Okay. We can start. Kind of blocking out sections, right? Yeah. 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 Okay. He's a soccer player canonically. I mean, this is true. That was a cute day. That's a scene I really like, where they're just sitting there playing football. They're playing football. Do I wanna... There's a lot of scenes like that that I really like in that game. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I have weird opinions on that game. You know, more so than some of the other weird things I like in that game, you know. Some people say I have the worst taste in men in that game. I like to say I have the best taste in men in that game. When they were eating diner takeout at the motel, that scene is so cute. They do such a good job of making, like, I'm gonna have to ask you to clarify for my own self-esteem. What? Wait, I don't understand. What the? For the... Well, I really like the cute moments where the cast is hanging out, or the really bad moments, because that's cute in its own way, but just very different and cute. Every time the bell peppers are mentioned, no, it's cute. It's cute when they say it's hanging out of his mouth. Chris. Done the day before. Look, Leo likes his bell peppers. It's fine. You always get bothered. Look, that the hygiene in the Echo cast is like a Yu-Gi-Oh player. You just kind of have to accept that deep in your heart. The amount of times in which Chase goes, I could shower, but... And I'm like, stop. Go get in that shower. With the soap water. You know, I do like that they tell us that Marco showers daily. That is nice. You know, it's kind of the same in the smoke room where they're constantly informing you of Samuel's hygiene, for better or worse. But how does he get the soap? It's the most frustrating thing about Adastra, and people don't believe me that it's an issue. Like, that is the writing thing that I want clarification on. I don't care about the politics. I don't need any more clarification on the characters. How does the soapy water work? This is the hill I will die on for Adastra. Why is the soap mixed into the sink water? Sometimes forgoes his shower to be musky. I mean... that is for the audience, though, more than anything else. for better or worse, like... There's at least, like, a reason for that. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't understand. Just have to deal with it. I'll have to deal with it because I'm taking that to my grave. Like, I'll be sitting there on my deathbed, just going like, but how inconvenient was the soapy sink water in Adastra? And everyone else will just be like, Josh, it doesn't matter. And you're right. It doesn't matter. But it is a personal hang-up of mine. So, there we are. There are non-foaming soaps and detergents. I get it. I get it. But then they have to tell me that, though. Or at least, like, give me a line of, like, Marco being like, oh yeah, and it washes clean off. Like, or something. I don't know, something? Something. Like, anything. It just works. I know it's supposed to just work. I understand. And it is 100% a me problem. Like, I know. Let's see here. So does their food taste? Oh yeah, if they don't wash up, cause like there are soaps that like don't stick, right? That like you don't need to rinse off. Like those exist, right? So like it's probably that, but you know there is just I don't know, I'm just hung up on it. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just deal with it. We'll sit here making sure, trying to make these shadows look okay. It's fine. That's why machine washing has a final rinse. I get it. That's just parental tech for you? I can't. Oh, okay. That is probably the out, isn't it? They can just say that. That you can use that for anything. It just works. And you know what? That's fine. That doesn't bother me. Wait. Okay. Okay. Don't know why that stopped working for a second. Oh, well. You would hug this version of Chase? What about regular Chase? Is he not huggable? I think he's huggable. Leo is just the most huggable. You know, because you can like wrap your arms around him and squish. Let's see here. Just gotta try to line up this. There we go. Okay. Okay. CG Chase is cute though. I think Chase is really cute in the CG with Carl and the tree. Like the really thirsty Chase, right? That one's real cute. He's just like, I want that. I want that tummy. I want that ass. You know how Chase is. Chase is a lad. Oh, them kissing in the mirror. Oh, it's real cute. I mean, my favorite CG is the stadium where it's Chase and Leo at the stadium, like bleacher seating. That one's my favorite. It's cute. It's still my cell phone background. It's not a problem. It's fine. It's all good. It is just, yeah. I mean, I love the bleacher scene. I'm definitely looking at that and going like, that's me. That's me that Leo is talking to. Is that scene healthy? Maybe not, but I'm not paying attention enough to find out. To put you in Chase's spot? No! That's so self-indulgent. I don't do that. Shut up. Don't bring up anything that's, like, self-indulgent on my part that I've done. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't think about it. I already drew myself in the mirror CG, like, for if I ever decide to play Echo again. Like... Where's Josh playing with his Leo? No. No. Do you like Arches if you've read it? Yeah, I'm caught up with the public builds, so I have not read the final one. I like it a lot. It's doing its thing. I've enjoyed reading it over the course of the year and a half. I like Cameron a lot. I feel bad of the things that I would want to do with Cameron. Not really. But hey, you know, that's... Your take on Cam? Oh, did my music die? Are you okay, program? Here, I'll restart the program for the music. Because it died. Okay. There we go. What? Ian, don't think about it. It's fine. Where's my Cameron drawing? I can pull it up. This was a little while back, but like this was the last drawing I did of Cameron. I should probably try again because it's been a hot minute. And this is just like a crayon sketch, so it's not even like a good drawing. You know? I mean, I still think he's cute because I do like Cammy Boy, but Because I probably should try to draw the, what's it called? The cast of archers at some point. That'll be fun. I should do that in the nearest of futures. And look, Ian, those two CGs of Brian pinning Cameron down, you know, it's kind of good. It's kind of good. It's not good for Cameron, but it's kind of good. I can't judge, you're not wrong. Right? Right. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see here. I did this. With that, oh, that kind of helps that pop a bit. But doesn't like take you out of it. Okay. Yeah, I think Chase is coming together. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's. I think that's getting it. What? And I think of Chase. Oh yeah, from that one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think our Chase is like Echo Chase, you know. Oh, whoops. Wait, did you post that mirror CG edit? Yeah, I had, it was in a post with a few thumbnails that I was just like, I had made like a bunch of thumbnails, and so I had posted all of them in one post just to be like, oh, look, these are thumbnails I've made recently. I don't know how long ago that was at this point. It was a couple months ago. I remember that much. But I think it was like I think I had posted it alongside the first time I posted the Final Fantasy VII one. Oh, I do really like Cameron's theme. And why is it Fang of Chris? I don't even remember what that track sounds like. Wait. I can't just pull that up on stream. What? Do I have a favorite track from Yu-Gi-Oh? I actually do. And it's my favorite like character theme in Yu-Gi-Oh is Yuya's theme. My Precious Tomato. But I don't know if that works for me. Oh, Goes Berserk. Oh, that one's really good though. That one's really good. I mean, embarrassingly, usually like the card game theme that like I think about when I'm playing is Shiranui's theme from the Vanguard Next. Well, G Next. Because you know, it's like, oh, my boy got a character theme. And he sounds like it sounds like the final boss of an RPG. 10 out of 10. It's everything I wanted. I'm sorry, I'm predictable. It is not a problem. It is good. Okay. Is this I guess we can click, see how this looks with a one-tone background, because I'm lazy. Or in the bathroom. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, how's our otter boy looking? How is our little otter doing? We'll do that. I think that'll help a bit. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something important. Look, the little bit of chest floof, you know, it's important. Pretty sure he had a V-neck. Well, he's wearing a t-shirt today. He's downgraded. Or I guess maybe I could just be like there. Oh, we don't want to do that on this layer. Guess we can do it like this and pretend. I guess I could edit it into a W neck. What do you think? Is Chase future enough to go for the W neck? Is he that on the peak of fashion? Did anyone actually like the weird square neck things from Batman Beyond? If you remember the weird future fashion in that show. Ah, Keys, hello. Where like at the base of the collar there would just be a weird square cut out, and like that was the future fashion for Beyond, and I'm like, this is what we're doing? Like, Bruce, I do adore your character designs, but please understand, what is this? Kind of one of those, I don't know what we're doing, but okay. Eto. There, it's almost a V-neck, right? There we go. There, we've done the boy. Everyone loves Chase. He's a good boy. He's done nothing wrong. Oh. Who should I draw next of the Echo Cast? Not saying I'll do them tonight, but just like, who should be the next one, everyone? If you say Jenna, I'm banning you. Brian? Oh my god. I think I've drawn Brian like the second most times out of the Echo Cast, and that's embarrassing. No, wait, I've definitely drawn Kudzu more. Yeah, because I've taken requests for that. Have you done Mitcha? I have not. But we need to go in order. What order? What order is this? Are we? Is there an order? Is there an official hierarchy? Like, do we draw Raven next? Do we throw off everyone? Like. The order in which you did the routes? But like, but then it would be really predictable. Cause you know what the first route I did was. There's no there's just no way. You know exactly what was the first route I did. You're defaulting to Leo. Yeah, that's why I'm like, well, I can't do Leo next, because that's the obvious thing for me to do. It's fine. It's fine. Well, let's continue to work on this. It's all fine. How about an alphabetical order? Wouldn't that mean I'd be doing Carl next? And then next, am I the next Echo character? Was it me? Am I the drama? Oh no. Well, like for next week, like what am I gonna do for the Echo drawing? Chris was the hysteria. Oh my god. I could believe that. Is there something wrong with Carl next? Well, I mean, like... How do I phrase this? I think it's funny to treat Carl like how I treat Orlando. You know, they're both your gay childhood best friend, right? Or just best friend. Yeah, they keep trying. It's like, you know, if I was watching like a typical harem anime, right? Like, both Carl and Orlando would be the blue-haired girl. You know what I mean. You ever noticed how typecast that is? The childhood best friend character with blue hair. Or the one that was like in love with the harem protagonist from the start. They're almost always the blue-haired girl that doesn't win. It's a whole thing. Like, anytime I look at, like, a harem, like... like, a harem, like, cast, and you see the blue-haired girl, and I'm like, she's losing. She's gonna lose hard. It's like when I watched Darling in the Franxx, and I looked at, like, what's her name? Roko, whatever. It's because she was 6, right? So she had, like, 6 in her name. Like, I was like, oh no, she's the childhood best friend. She's losing. She's losing this horse race. You could draw the other otter. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I do like the other otter a lot. It's kind of bad. He has one scene. He has one scene, and he's not even real. Like, I know what you... I am definitely predictable. Isn't Roswell the actual childhood? But yes, but he, like, his personality doesn't quite fit that archetype, if you know what I mean. Like, there's a certain flavor of blue-haired best friend, like, love interest, right? Like, it comes up so much. Oh. Man, I did feel aggressively targeted when playing Flynn's route and, like, Sydney came up. And I'm like, game, you can't do this to me. You can't bring me this, like, punk ass guy that's like, oh, look at my cute little hat. Look, I'm like buff. I'm like, I live life on the edge. Like, you can't do this to me. Like, and then they were like, yeah, we do it. You like the Maria scene from Silent Hill 2, and I'm like, damn it, I do like the Maria scene from Silent Hill 2. I am predictable with this. Oh, Grizz, do you have that hat? Do you have that style of hat? Are you a hat enjoyer? Surprises you every day. Oh my god. Nothing but that. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, where am I drawing? Where is this arm going? I'm not hearing it. Well. Gotta turn down. I didn't squawk that loud. No. It's fine. It's all fine. That was a squawk. Look, I don't get flustered that easily. Not normally. It's fine. He really is. I can't do a thing about it. No, Ian, you can't just say that. What? Oh my god, terrible. Terrible. Okay, yeah, that one was a squawk. That one was a squawk. I can't deny that one. Look, it's fine. Storm of the Blue Cavalry boosters underneath. Oh my god. Oh no, I wailed for that set. Usually I'll buy like one box of a set I want and then trade around with people. That set, I bought like 3 or 4. And it was worth it. How much are those? They're usually like around 60. Like 60 to 70. That was the Big Belly set. Yeah, I was able to build Big Belly out of that. Yep. That wasn't what I bought that set for, but you know, I did build Big Belly out of it. Chase! Who? No, Grizz. It was all worth it because I pulled the SP pack. So I have like a Nubatama quick shield with the emblem on it. It's good. It's good. I have my SP starter for Nubatama. It's a big flex whenever I flip it at the table. Like that was when I knew. That was when I knew that clan, that's my clan. Like I was like, Nubatama is my clan, Shiranui is my vanguard. Like because there were like 4 other SP packs in that set that you could get, and they're like 1 per case. So the fact that I got the Shiranui one, I was like, oh my god. He's here. Is my boy. Here it is. Here's my shame. I do want them to like retrain Shiranui Zonki just so I can run him again. Cause you know, being able to run my vanguard, as it were, and his name literally be like shame, you know, it's kind of funny. Let's see here. But you know, that's the Shiranui life, as it were. If they gave me a Stride deck set for Shiranui, I would, like, if they announced that, I would come on the spot. Like... Like, if I watched a Tuesday, like, Vanguard stream, and they were just, like, new Stride deck set, Evil Eye Sovereign, like, just, oh. Like, it doesn't matter what build of Nubatama I'm playing, I will shove in a copy or 2 of Shiranui for no reason. It's just a brick in half the decks. but I need him in there. There was a while where I was playing the Hozon variant of Nubatama, because that was just like the best variant at the time. I still ran like 2 copies of Shiranui, and I just discarded him for Stride. Like, you know... You know, Vanguard really wants you to identify with your Vanguard, and so it's like, well, now I can't play Nubatama without Shiranui in the deck, like, at all. Like, I need him in there. It's kind of like how I refuse to play any other build of Link Joker that isn't Chaos, because you know, Chaos Breaker is, you know, my crazy ex-girlfriend that, like, he's there for me, but he hates me and I hate him, and, you know, it's a very abusive relationship, but, you know, I never put down that deck, so... And I don't have the best of time playing it. My opponent doesn't have a fun time playing against it. Like... But, you know, it's Chaos, like... You need to identify with your Vanguard. My brain is like, Greedon. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I do like Greedon's theming, and, like, his story and stuff is really neat. Like, I kind of love that he's just, like, the underground mob boss in Dark States. I'm kind of like, I fuck with that. There we go. That is a personal issue I have with the D-Series, or overdress format for Vanguard, is, like, the units don't have enough story for me to, like, really fall in love with them. You know? Like, I like the Craycross Epic ride lines in standard format, and that's just because they're, like, the only units in the standard format with a real story. When does new Greedon drop? I think we will be getting it in September. Or maybe later. No. We're getting set 10 next month. And it's set 11. So we should be getting it in, like, September or so. And when does new Big Belly drop? There is no new Big Belly. There is no new Big Belly. I actually hate that they had to ban the best G-Guardian in Great Nature because of a new Overtrigger they're printing. I was livid when, like, I found that out. I'm like, you can't be serious. Like, Great Nature isn't doing anything. And you're gonna ban, like, Spangled? Ah. Oh, but you can reverse stack the Overtrigger. Yes, I know. But there wasn't a good Overtrigger until you printed the stupid new Cray Elemental one. I mean, if the new Overtrigger, the new Cray Elemental Overtrigger was available, I would totally be using that combo and winning on second stride. Like, no, I could win on first stride, actually. Technically. On first regular stride without superior striding. Just because you could OTK your opponent with the new Overtrigger in Great Nature. Which is, I think they should have just choice restricted. What's Bird called? Cladrius? Was that his name? Oh no, my Great Nature deck is in a different room. It's Omniscience Dragon Cladrius, right? Yeah, I did it! Yeah! I sometimes remember the names of the strides I go into. Though the only G-Guardian I remember is Spangled, but now he's banned! I hope they go back on that. I legitimately hope they instead just choice restrict the new Overtrigger with Spangled rather than ban Spangled. Because now Greater can't draw 20 cards during the opponent's turn, which was like the only way we could survive. Half the time I wouldn't even go into my other G-Guardians. I just use my 2 copies of Spangled and probably deck myself out. Or get really close. Because usually if my opponent survives first stride in Great Nature, I'm like, I only run 2 copies of Rhino. And it's like so awkward to protect Rhino with Dismal because you want a Spangled so you don't die. So like using a G-Guard for, well, using one of your heal triggers for Dismal just feels bad, at least in my experience. But them is the breaks of playing Great Nature. Great Nature is a value-based clan. Like, they just draw cards and refund resources. So they do have a lot of push. Like they can aggro pretty well, but only once they hit stride. That's still the biggest issue at Great Nature, is they do nothing until you unlock your GB. Mainly because of Crayon Tiger. Like, if you're not Crayon Tigering your opponent to death, like, what are you doing? So it's like, it is annoying because you need to ride into Big Belly. You need cost for stride. You need 1 to 2 Crayon Tigers. You need boosters for your Crayon Tigers, because Crayon Tigers effect only procs when you're boosting. And then Talented Rhino. And you can thankfully search Talented Rhino. You know, he's a grade 3, so you can use your mini bellies and your oh god, what was his name? The little cat boy with his sleeves that are too long. He's so cute. But yeah, you use that lad that just searches grade 3s, like straight from the deck. So it's like you usually have Rhino, but sometimes you don't have all your other pieces for the OTK. So you'll have to, like, I don't know, stride into Baloral. First striding into Baloral always feels bad, because you're like, man, we're not killing today. And usually once you first like, as soon as you show that you're striding into Baloral, your opponent knows that you've bricked and will just kill you next turn. Which, like, is an issue. Because that is one sad thing, like, in premium format. First stride into Caladrius, second stride into Baloral. It's true, that's what you want to do. But, like, if you brick, then Caladrius does nothing. So you'd rather just try to draw cards with Baloral. Because Baloral gives your entire front row the skill, when this attack hits a Vanguard, you draw a card. So you're at least, like, pressuring your opponent to, like, guard. Then just don't brick, you know? Facts. Let's go. Just don't brick. That's what I tell myself whenever I'm playing Dimension Police. Tanuki luck. Since Dimension Police's whole gimmick is like utilizing grade 3s, you end up running like 16 plus grade 3s in your deck. And it's like, oh man, I love running 8 grade 1s. Hope we don't misride. Or like, hope I don't have to G-assist. Which is still a problem. Like, that's just the problem that clan is going to have forever. But oh my god, if you ride up to grade 3 in Dimension Police and you don't die, you've probably won the game. I'll be swinging at my opponent for 100k with like 4 critical. And my opponent can't Sentinel, and I'll be like, what are you gonna do, bitch? Are you gonna hard guard this? Nah. Let's go. Oh, my friends hate it when I play Dimension Police. It kind of becomes this, like, did we kill him before he rides to grade 3? No? Oh. Josh is like this in the bedroom. Oh my god. I think those are like Dimension Police and Nubatama are like the clans that I end up playing the most. Like those are the two that I find the most fun. Like, one, I just love Nubatama, right? And, like, Dimension Police is just too anime for me not to love. That clan really be like, you will feel like the protagonist of a super robot anime. Like... Oh, whoops. Oh god, I'm not doing this line the well. Is fine. It's fine, it's fine. I do feel a little bad about, like, if I'm playing in, like, a tournament, I end up playing, like, Narukami. Just because I'm, like... I mean, I want to win. Ride Vanquisher, stride into Exterminate. My opponent cries. My opponent, who is also playing Narukami, cries. Because the only other person I'm, like, remotely scared of at my locals, like, does main Narukami. Well, he always, like, switches between playing Narukami, Shadow Paladin, and, Bermuda. So... And he always uses his Bermuda playmat. Yep. What if I don't want to be the protagonist? What if I want to be the quirky side character? Then you end up playing, like, Tachikaze. Or, like, something like that. Can't believe you become a meta slave. I mean... Sadly, I'm just not winning modern tournaments with Nubatama. That's just not happening. And if I do, something is wrong. Sometimes I do try to tempt fate. But... like, if I'm actively winning at locals with Nubatama, like, things are going wrong for my opponent. Oh, I love playing a deck in Premium with 0 ways to interact with the opponent, 0 draw power, and 0 board control. Oh yeah, we're winning this game, alright. Oh, and no multi-attack and no power gain. But it's okay, we can get there. Some of the worst G Guardians. We have like no way to defend ourselves. Sounds like a recipe for success, you know? If we can make it to second stride, sometimes we can get there. Alright, see ya, Mega Puppy. Like, if I can get to Rene, which is GB locked, so I have to be at GB3 to use his skill, like... I mean, technically, you can first stride sheer, like, Rene, but, like... You don't get the power gain from it. And, you know... I'd rather get plus 15k power than plus 5. So, waiting to GB3 is kind of necessary with that card. Then again, there's also no good first stride. So sometimes you do first stride Rene and you just live with the consequences. Man, I love the stride for Nubatama that they're like, here's your value stride that allows you to draw cards. It lets you draw 2, but it also forces you to discard 2. So are you plussing? Was Nubatama ever tier 1? No. There was a time in which Nubatama was tier 2. And people bitched and moaned about it. Because they were like, no. And Nubatama never got good support ever again. And that was back in 2016. Can we go back to Demonic Advent? Wait, was it Demonic Advent? Was that the set? I don't remember. We need a live react to something in safer work art. Fine. Fine. What is all this bullshit? What am I looking at? Where do I have to scroll down? What is all? Wait. Oh, okay. I see what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, that's pretty cute, Chase. I like that. Well, this is me. Wait, why did you post the Bestials in TCG? Are you splashing in the Bestials into something? What are we doing here? I didn't read it, I'll be honest. You know, I've never read a Bestial. And for hires, oh, you know what? They are a free special summon / interruption, aren't they? Because they're like DD Crow, but they special summon themselves, right? But they're a DD Crow only for Light and Darks? I think? Let's not forget that Bestial for hire managed to get top in a tournament in the middle of tier 0. Yeah, but there's always going to be funky bullshit like that. I remember when Luna Lights topped at a tournament, and then suddenly people are like, is Luna Lights a top tier contender? And me sitting there, a Serena fan, going, always was. I kind of love that every single Bracelet Girl archetype has been playable in the metagame at least once, except for Melodious. Just stay losing, Yuzu. To do the thing, that's reasonable. From these little for hire boyos. Call me when Melfi's win. Actually, wait, no. Call me when Abyss actors start topping. That's a deck I bought day one and has bought every single wave of support since then. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm down bad, but but when Sawatari is my favorite anime character, I have to buy his deck and then maintain it. Like, he's just the best. He's just the best character ever in the anime. He's so good. He struts on into the screen and is just like, "Hi, I am super hyper strong duelist Sawatari. I am Neon." Oh, what was it? I am Neo New Sawatari. Like, this man walks into the room every time thinking he's the best, even though he's never won a duel in the anime. It's incredible. Like, well, if this is to work, I'm gonna need your number, Josh. What? Eh? Eh? What? Wait, for what? Eh? I'll call you whenever the abyss activates. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I can't. Wait, how bushy is this tail? Wait. I need to double check. Where thing? Is this a bushy tail? No, I mean, it's like a... I mean, it's a bushy tail, but not like a bushy tail. So I can like put a line there. No, Keys, don't call me out like that. No. It's fine. Just a little bit of belly. I mean, of course. I mean, it's always nice to have, you know, a little bit of huggy squish, you know. Attempt. It is, you know. It's only somewhat of a problem. Only somewhat. Should I close all the... Oh, okay. There you go. Since we're here, we'll just... There we go. Okay, I'll finish inking this later. I'm gonna I'm gonna go make myself some dinner. So I'll see you guys around. I hope you've enjoyed. See ya.